The entire hip-hop and sports entertainment universe just suffered a catastrophic 8-figure detonation after 50 Cent went live on the internet and leaked confidential, high-definition security footage of Rick Ross literally begging undefeated boxing icon Floyd Mayweather to buy thousands of copies of his flop album. In what is already being labeled the single most humiliating, career-ending visual exposure in modern celebrity history, Curtis Jackson pulled back the curtain to show the self-proclaimed biggest boss in a state of absolute, panicking financial ruin. Hearing and seeing William Roberts frantically pleading with Floyd inside a private Las Vegas VIP suite, begging the champ to write a multi-million-dollar bulk purchase check just to artificially boost his tragic, record-low chart numbers, has completely shattered millions of fans across the globe. The illusion of independent billionaire prestige has been burned to the ground on 4K video, leaving the entire Maybach Music Group enterprise in a state of chaotic emergency. Stay locked in until the final second of this video, because the secret security tapes, the frantic backstage brawls, and Floyd Mayweather's incoming legal counterstrike prove that this multi-million-dollar war has just crossed the point of no return. To fully comprehend the seismic impact of this leaked video scandal, you have to examine the toxic triangle of corporate rivalries, fractured brotherhoods, and 15 years of unhinged psychological warfare connecting 50 Cent, Floyd, Money, Mayweather, and Rick Ross. For over a decade and a half, Curtis, 50 Cent, Jackson has stood as the undisputed heavyweight champion of ruthless celebrity trolling and calculated public destruction. Ever since their legendary feud ignited in 2009, 50 Cent made it his life's mission to systematically dismantle Rick Ross's carefully constructed big boss persona. For years, Rick Ross presented himself as the ultimate symbol of street luxury, projecting an untouchable aura of private jets, 100-room mansions, and infinite cash reserves through his record label, Maybach Music Group. Whenever Ross dropped an album, he painted vivid pictures of limitless cartel wealth and corporate dominance. However, the reality behind the scenes told a radically different story. As the music industry shifted entirely into algorithmic streaming and physical sales collapsed, MMG's commercial momentum hit a brutal brick wall. High-profile artist departures, devastating legal battles, and disastrous album rollout metrics began draining millions of dollars in label capital. Ross's recent studio releases were suffering catastrophic first-week sales drops, reportedly moving less than 8,000 pure units nationwide. Industry insiders began whispering that distribution partners were threatening to freeze promotional budgets unless Ross could prove tangible commercial demand. Meanwhile, 50 Cent's history with Floyd Mayweather was equally explosive. Once inseparable business partners who flaunted millions in cash together across Las Vegas and New York, their multi-million-dollar falling out in 2012 birthed one of the most toxic, long-running internet feuds in sports history. 50 Cent spent years mocking Mayweather's reading ability, business acumen, and lavish spending habits. Yet, beneath the surface of their public hostility, Mayweather was quietly looking to expand his vast fortune into urban music assets, frequently hosting private listening sessions and entertaining investment pitches from high-level entertainment figures looking for emergency liquidity. Rick Ross, facing the ultimate humiliation of a total commercial flop that could destroy his brand partnerships and trigger distribution defaults, sought out the one man on the planet known for spending millions of dollars on a whim, Floyd "Money" Mayweather. Ross believed that if he could convince Mayweather to execute a massive, corporate bulk buy of digital and physical album bundles through the Money team's private syndicate, he could artificially rescue his chart position, deceive Billboard, and preserve the illusion of his untouchable mogul status. What Rick Ross never anticipated was that the private VIP meeting inside a luxury Las Vegas hotel was being monitored by high-definition private surveillance cameras. 50 Cent, utilizing his vast private intelligence network and high-level corporate connections in Las Vegas, intercepted the classified security files. 50 Cent sat on the footage, waiting for the exact moment of maximum vulnerability to release the video and completely destroy Rick Ross's legacy forever. The detonation occurred at 12:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when 50 Cent launched an unscheduled, encrypted live stream from the penthouse suite of his luxury high-rise, instantly drawing over 600,000 viewers within 90 seconds. Surrounded by massive wall-mounted monitors, 50 Cent poured a glass of high-end champagne, stared directly into the camera with an icy, predatory grin, and unleashed pure chaos on the culture. He told the audience that the self-proclaimed boss was down bad, promising that what was on his screens would make previous leaks look like child's play. He claimed Ross flew out to Vegas on a commercial flight, walked into Floyd's private suite, and literally begged the champ to buy 200,000 copies of his album, so he wouldn't get dropped by his distributor. With a single tap of a remote, 50 Cent played the raw, time-stamped 4K surveillance footage directly onto the screen. The footage was jaw-droppingly humiliating. The video clearly captured Rick Ross sitting across from Floyd Mayweather inside an ultra-luxury Las Vegas private suite, visibly sweating, pacing frantically back and forth, and gesturing desperately with his hands. The high-definition audio picked up William Roberts' voice in agonizing, crystal-clear detail as he pleaded with Floyd to write a check that very night. Ross explained on tape that his first-week numbers were shaping up to be a total commercial disaster, warning that if he charted under 10,000 copies, his corporate brand deals would pull out immediately. He begged Floyd to run the purchase through the Money Team Marketing Fund as promotional expenses for an upcoming exhibition fight, pleading peer-to-peer to save the rollout so Curtis wouldn't get online and laugh at him. Floyd Mayweather sat back on the sofa in complete silence, shaking his head and adjusting his diamond chains with a look of visible discomfort and pity. Mayweather bluntly responded that as a businessman, he does not buy music that does not sell, stating firmly that he invests in assets that make money rather than charity projects. The footage showed Ross burying his face in his hands in absolute defeat. 50 Cent paused the video, let out a thunderous, unhinged laugh that shook the room, and taunted Ross for begging for spare change in hotel rooms, warning that part 2 of the leak was even worse. The stream abruptly cut out, sending the internet into an uncontrollable state of shock. Then came the first catastrophic twist that turned this viral humiliation into a dangerous real-world confrontation. Within 30 minutes of 50 Cent's broadcast ending, leaked footage surfaced from outside an upscale Miami recording studio, showing members of Rick Ross's security detail aggressively confronting an independent videographer and smashing cameras in the street. Ross's team was desperately attempting to locate the security contractor who allegedly sold the surveillance tapes to 50 Cent. The leak was no longer just a digital embarrassment. It triggered a full-scale, paranoid witch hunt inside Ross's inner circle, proving that his closest operations were completely compromised. Within hours of the surveillance footage going viral across encrypted channels and hip-hop blogs, hashtags like #RickRossBeggingFloyd, #50leakthetape, and #BrokeBoss exploded across X, TikTok, and YouTube, generating over 80 million impressions before sunrise. Every major urban media platform, hip-hop reaction channel, and sports podcast launched emergency broadcasts analyzing every micro-expression, hand gesture, and desperate plea captured on that hotel tape. At 3:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Rick Ross launched an emergency Instagram live session from the passenger seat of an armored luxury vehicle. Looking visibly exhausted, with bloodshot eyes and a voice shaking with intense rage, Ross attempted to run emergency damage control. He shouted into the phone that the video was completely manipulated, claiming Curtis paid hackers to splice footage from a private real estate investment pitch and overlay fake dialogue. Ross insisted he and Floyd were actually discussing a $50 million luxury hotel acquisition in Dubai, swearing he had never begged another man for $1 in his life. He called 50 Cent an obsessed, bitter sociopath who spends all his time watching other men because his own television projects are falling apart. Despite Ross's aggressive screaming, the public instantly tore his defense apart. Viewers pointed out that the lip-syncing in the 4K footage matched the acoustic waveforms flawlessly, and the visible dates on the room's television monitors corresponded precisely with the week of Ross's catastrophic album rollout. Then came the second, explosive reveal that elevated this scandal into a multi-million-dollar crisis for Floyd Mayweather. At 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, A prominent Las Vegas hospitality and gaming insider published a confidential incident report confirming that Floyd Mayweather's private security management had secretly logged the encounter as an unauthorized solicitation incident, after Rick Ross refused to leave the suite until Mayweather considered the emergency music purchase. Even worse, the leaked log revealed that Mayweather's team had quietly handed over the room's surveillance logs to corporate auditors investigating unauthorized third-party investments. 50 Cent immediately capitalized on the reveal, posting a satirical meme of Rick Ross standing on a Vegas street corner holding a sign reading, "We'll rap for album sales. Cash App Floyd Mayweather," adding the caption that security had to escort the boss out of the suite because he was holding onto the doorframe begging for streams. The humiliation was complete, undeniable, and spreading across the globe like wildfire. The fallout from 50 Cent leaking that private surveillance video completely divided social media, urban radio, and the sports world into ferocious, screaming debates within minutes of the morning news cycle. Over 100 million impressions flooded global platforms as fans, executives, and commentators grappled with the surreal visual of Rick Ross pleading with Floyd Mayweather. On one side of the digital war, hip-hop commentary hubs, meme channels, and general rap enthusiasts treated the leak as the absolute, fatal blow to Rick Ross's legendary career. For millions of longtime listeners, seeing William Roberts holding his head in shame on crisp 4K surveillance footage shattered 20 years of unshakable, big boss luxury lore. Social media accounts labeled it the most devastating visual takedown in rap history, pointing out that Ross could never comfortably rap about private jets, limitless bank vaults, or street untouchability ever again. Commentators reveled in the sheer coldness of Mayweather telling Ross to his face that he does not invest in charity projects, comparing the rejection to a brutal, career-ending knockout in the center of the ring. Conversely, a loyal and defensive faction of MMG supporters, Southern hip-hop purists, and independent music advocates aggressively pushed back against 50 Cent's viral triumph. They argued that attempting to negotiate high-volume promotional bulk buys is a standard, open secret across both the pop and urban music industries. Ross loyalists insisted that he was simply trying to hustle and leverage high-level relationships to navigate an increasingly broken streaming economy that routinely shortchanges legacy artists. This faction condemned 50 Cent and the Las Vegas hotel security staff for weaponizing private, closed-door corporate negotiations, calling the act of distributing private hotel surveillance footage cowardly and unethical corporate espionage. The controversy quickly blew past social media timelines and dominated mainstream broadcasting powerhouses like The Breakfast Club and national sports debate shows. Hosts and guest financial analysts held heated, high-voltage discussions over whether an artist's brand equity can ever truly recover once their core identity is visually exposed as a desperate facade. Prominent music attorneys noted on air that major corporate sponsors, international festival organizers, and beverage distribution partners were already reviewing upcoming endorsement contracts with Maybach Music Group, terrified of the toxic viral fallout. Meanwhile, memes mocking Floyd Mayweather acting as an unimpressed record executive rejecting Rick Ross's music flooded TikTok and Instagram, racking up hundreds of millions of views. 50 Cent kept the pressure cooker on maximum heat, changing his profile picture to a mock corporate badge labeling himself the executive director of MMG Career Services. The entire entertainment landscape remained completely paralyzed, torn between uncontrollable laughter at the relentless disrespect and stunned disbelief at the total public collapse of an iconic rap empire. Just when the world believed the situation could not get any more volatile, a final, mind-bending twist emerged from a private airfield in Las Vegas that threatens to turn this dispute into an all-out, scorched-earth legal war. At 8:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an emergency legal dispatch revealed that Floyd Mayweather's lead corporate litigation team filed a multi-million-dollar emergency cease and desist and federal preservation demand against Curtis, 50 Cent, Jackson. The draft filing claims that the hotel security footage was illegally intercepted from a private, encrypted cloud server, alleging corporate espionage, wiretap violations, and unlawful commercial sabotage. Mayweather's legal camp is demanding an immediate federal injunction to pull down all footage and is threatening 50 Cent with a $50 million civil lawsuit. However, 50 Cent's camp responded with a nuclear warning of their own. Taking to his social media broadcast at 9:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, 50 Cent posted a high-resolution preview of an encrypted digital video file labeled Mayweather_Ross_unedited_full_hour_Vegas_MOV. Underneath the file preview, 50 Cent attached a live 24-hour digital countdown timer, delivering a chilling ultimatum. Go ahead and file that lawsuit, Floyd. File it today. The second that federal paperwork is logged, I'm releasing the full 60-minute unedited tape where Ross confesses to faking his car collection, crying about his bank debts, and where you admit to financing his whole lifestyle for tax write-offs. Try me, champ. Let's see who goes broke first. The entire culture is now holding its breath on the edge of a cliff. If Floyd Mayweather proceeds with a federal lawsuit, 50 Cent will release the full 60-minute video and expose the deepest, darkest financial secrets of both empires to the world. Will Mayweather back down to protect his own corporate secrets, or will 50 Cent press the button and unleash the most destructive celebrity tape in history? The countdown is running, the pressure is at a boiling point, and the next 24 hours will change the entertainment world forever. This has been without a doubt the most shocking, humiliating, and high-stakes celebrity video leak we have ever witnessed in modern hip-hop and sports history. Now I want to hear directly from you, the most engaged, sharpest community on YouTube. Did 50 Cent deliver the ultimate cultural checkmate by leaking that private Las Vegas hotel footage, or did he cross an unwritten ethical line by exposing confidential business interactions? Do you believe the leaked security tape is 100% authentic, or do you think Rick Ross is telling the truth about digital manipulation and deepfake editing? What do you think will happen if 50 Cent actually follows through on his countdown timer and drops that full 60-minute unedited master recording? Drop your wildest theories, legal predictions, and unfiltered reactions in the comments section down below right now. I am going to be down in the comments reading and replying to the best breakdowns all day long. If your mind was completely blown by this emergency deep dive, smash that like button immediately. It helps the algorithm push this investigation to hip-hop and boxing fans all around the world. And if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell right now. We are tracking this high-stakes standoff live as it develops across Las Vegas and Miami, and the exact second Floyd's lawyers file that lawsuit, or the moment 50 Cent's countdown timer hits 0, we will be dropping an exclusive, emergency follow-up video you cannot afford to miss. Thank you for watching, stay locked in, and I will see you in the very next video.